Hey guys, welcome back. I am Stu and this is Gemini City for Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic Time Twister Expansion. Show off your inventive utopian vision of the future. Come up with a futuristic park design that incorporates state-of-the-art attractions. Your objective: to achieve a park value of at least 300,000 at the end of October year 5. So it's a very long scenario then. So 300,000 won't be very difficult, although this is one of the expert scenarios. Okay, so we've got a little future city with flying cars and stuff, very sort of Fifth Element type stuff. We've got some rides already down, and some shops. I'm going to get rid of those, no problem. I'll keep the city, but I'll get rid of all that. Free admission, so we're charging for the rides. That's going to make it easier. We've got some transport rides. Good selection of gentle rides. Good selection of coasters to begin with. Good selection of thriller rides. Only the one water ride and a ton of shops. Okay, so considering what we've got, I think what I'm going to do, let's put all my research into, let's think. All right, okay, I just worked out, just had a plan then. So I'm going to put all my research into gentle rides. It's such a long scenario. Oh, what's this up here? Crashed UFO. Okay, so it's such a long scenario that I think what we'll do is we'll research all the gentle rides and all the thrill rides first, then concentrate on roller coasters. I'm going to keep the city in the middle. I won't touch that. I'll get rid of these rides to begin with. I think, let's have a look. Right next to each other. Oh, and it lines up nice. It's like it was meant to be. I think what I'm going to do then, I'm going to lay out a nice grid pattern around the city, fill that full of gentle rides, thrill rides, whatever coasters we've got to begin with. And then once I've done that, I mean, that'll take quite some time, but once I've done that, then I can start filling the inside and outside with coasters, just see how high we can get this park value. So I'm going to crack on. I'll see you soon. October year 1, the scenario wants 300,000 park value. We've got just under that, only 20,000 short, and we've still got another 4 years to go. So I got rid of the starting rides and shops, and I've come in, I've put a nice big square in the middle there. I think that's about 16 by 16. And then that then allows me to lay all the other ones off it. All the other ones are 12 by 12. So that gives me a nice 10 by 10 grid in the middle. Nice for some 10 by 10 coasters like this one here. Hover bikes. Yeah, so we're going for what we want is we want nice stats with the rides if we can. Stats gives you good park value. So, but I'm just going to put down whatever rides we do have at the moment. We're charging for rides, not park entrance. That does make it easier, I should say. So within a couple of months, we're already taking 9,000. So I'm just going to continue doing this now, the grid with the rides in the middle. I'm going to continue building up and around both sides. And then once I've completed that, then I'll have all this space in the middle and on the outside that I can build some coasters. So I'm going to crack on. I'll see you soon. October year 2, so we've already smashed the scenario goal. We've got over 150,000 more than what we need. I'm making massive profit off these rides here, off these rotor drops. £10 a go. Guests are willing to pay it. I could go higher to get higher stats and higher park value, but I think that's a nice sort of balance there. So yeah, I've just been adding more grids and more rides in the middle. Just putting them down. Hover cars. Mini coaster here. Martian movers. Couple of limb coasters. What have we got? Suspended coaster here. We've got a, what's this, a reverser? It's difficult to get the good stats when you're squeezing them into a 10 by 10. But once we finish the grid off, then we can go for some crazy ones around the outside. So I've laid down a little corner here just for it to meet up. Got these paths just ready so they can connect to each other. Got 4 of these reverse 3-fall coasters. Good stats on that. Nice little bridge over so guests can get back and forth and boost the stats a little bit. Guests loving that. We got a dinghy slide. Little cycle. A maze. Had that earlier. Now with the maze, what I've done is just one path leading from the entrance to the exit. So there's no way the guests can get lost. All they're doing is walking in, and they'll just continue walking along that path until they get to the end. Every now and then they will do a jump, as that guy's just done now. You don't get any extra excitement points from having complicated mazes or simple mazes. It's just based on the actual tile size of it. So I like to keep it nice and simple like this. Yeah, so only a few more things to go to fill it out. Although to be honest, I can probably maybe put some coasters in this long section here, and then we're done. And then it's just a case of spending the next 3 years putting down as many coasters as we can. So let's crack on. Octopia 3, 638,000 park value, so it's over double what we need. So we've got a nice long, I can't remember what these are called now, side friction coaster. Saturn, not bad stats. Not great considering how big it is, but that's fine. One of these air-powered coasters in the middle. Intensity's a bit high. I might have a play about with that, see if I can bring that down under control a little bit. And then over here then we got a couple of suspended coasters. So high intensity, high nausea on these. So these are adding a lot of value to the park. Guests still more than happy to go on there. There's a lot of sick there. So I'm gonna have to get some handymen zoned along here. Although to be honest, the sick probably improves the path, considering how ugly the path already is. Another one over here. So they're both the same colour, so it kind of looks like it's a tangled mess. Again, good stats on there, adding a lot of value. And we got this multi-dimensional coaster just here, Jupiter. Nice high stats. So we're making so much money now that we can afford to just chuck tons of cash at the rides. And then what have we got? We have been busy this year. Series, good stats on this. Nice high stats. Stats gives you park value, so you want them as high as you can. But I mean, don't waste too much time getting them that high, because you could spend the time putting down other rides. And then we've got these shuttles just here. They're all the same for them. So yeah, this is going to be controversial. These are names of dwarf planets. So Pluto, not a real planet, it's a dwarf planet. Haumea, Makemake, and Eris. Once again, not a real planet. Dwarf planet. There you go, that'll annoy someone. There's bound to be some Pluto lovers out there somewhere. Seen this one, haven't we? Yeah, it's the first one. Cool. So we've got twice as much park value as we want, as we need. We've got tons of space left to fill. What I really need to crack on with is sorting out that park rating. I mean, we don't really need it because the goal of the scenario isn't reliant on it, but it would be nice if we can boost that up. So I think if I just put down a load of handymen, clean up the sick, that'll probably go a long way to restoring a good park rating. So I'm going to carry on. I'll see you soon. Octopia 4, park value up to 734,000. We only need 300,000, so we're smashing it. had a quick play about with the air coaster. I just reduced the height of the tower down, dropped the speed a little bit, and that's brought the excitement and intensity. It's brought the intensity down a bit, which has brought the excitement up. Let's have a look. We put down some handymen, so that helped boost our sick. There was a little bit of overcrowding, so what I've done is I've put this splash boats down, so that'll take a lot of guests off the paths. Let's have a look. Nice excitement on that. 8, decent excitement for a splash boats. And then where have we got it? Where have we got it? Just over here then. Nice big nice big flawless coaster. Broken down at the moment, is it? No, still on testing. There you go. Open that up. Nice high drops, some loops. Just bringing it round. Where else have we got? And there you go. The Mobius Giga in the middle of all the dwarf planets, called Callisto. Not bad stats on it. Is it gonna launch? So now, because the Giga coaster requires a certain amount of drops and things like that, now because it's a Mobius coaster, both sides of the coaster can share the stats. So even though each train will only do 1 drop, the coaster stats are combined. That's broken down. It's probably the way the paths are. I'll have to have a play about with that. Anything else new? Oh yeah, this massive pink coaster up here, the one that really jumps out to you. This is new. Supernova. Decent stats. Intensity just under the 10. Huge drops on it. Yeah, so we're now into March year 5, so we've got just under a year to go. We've already got more than 400,000 more than what we need. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what else I can put down. Just to take up the time really, and see what else I can do. So I'll see you at the end of the year. October 5, park value of 784,000. We only need 300,000, so we have smashed it. The main additions to the park this year then are, where's it gone? There you go. This purple laydown coaster just there, and the yellow and black Giga coaster just here, Event Horizon. So they both, the Giga coaster launches, the laydown coaster's got the lift hill, but they both pretty much weave in and out of the rides and go in and out. They've got lots of airtime hills and back around and back to the start. This is the first of the expert scenarios. Not a very difficult scenario. There's so much empty space that you can use. So many rides available to begin with. Plus the fact that you're charging for the rides as well, not the entry. That's very, very easy scenario. But having said that, I have had a bit of fun making all these rides and building all these crazy coasters. So that's been enjoyable. What did we do then? We came in, researched gentle rides and then thrill rides. I laid down, there was a lot of rides to begin with at the start. I got rid of them. I laid down these this grid pattern all the way around. I just continued building whatever flat rides and tracked rides and things like that we had, built the paths all the way around until I was able to complete the paths. That took a couple of years, and after that then just concentrated on building all these coasters just around the place. How many have we got? Let's have a look. There you go, 25 coasters I make it out as, and we've done it. Stew! Fantastic. Awesome sauce. As I said, a very easy scenario, but it was quite fun because we did have a huge blank canvas to play with. So this was Gemini City. I am Stu. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.